Yeah, in this video, I will show you the solutions for the questions given in quiz. So I have some questions in the quiz upon recursion. So let us solve them, right? I will trace and solve them. So hope you have done it already, but just to confirm your results, or if you have missed anything, so you can understand where you have gone wrong. So let us do it. I have first question here. This is the first question. This is a recursive function, and this is called for f of 1. So we want the result, what the function will return. What is the result of a function if it is called for 1? So this is a function. Okay. Recursive function, how to trace, already I have shown you. So the tracing tree will be prepared, right? So let us start preparing tracing tree. F of 1. So first is f of 1. Then inside the function, if you see, there is a static variable. So already in one of the video I have discussed about the static variables in the recursive function. They will maintain on a single copy. So this I, only one copy will be maintained. So don't put it in the tracing tree, separately keep I here. So this is a, treat it just like a global variable. So its value is 1. That's it. Now start. If n is greater than or equal to 5, then return n. N is what? Now 1. N is 1. And it is not greater than or equal to 5. The next step, n assign n plus I. So I will change it. N is what? 1. So 1 plus I. I is how much? 1. So n becomes how much? 2. This is 2. N is 2 right now. Then I plus plus. So where is I? It is static. So here it should become 2. I am writing it here. So I became 2. Then return. Return what? F of n. So again the function is called for the value of n. So this is a recursive call. So I plus plus is there. So I have not shown it here. If you want, you can show it, right? So I am showing all the steps now. This one and this one and this one. Now next is call for 2. N is 2. Function is called again for 2. Then this is the declaration. This is over. Because it is static, it is done only once, right? So it is not done again. Again, don't think that I becomes 1. If you are doing it, then you get wrong answer. That is static. It is done only once. Now, right now, the value of I is 2. We are not in the first call. We are in the second call. Yes, that is static. It remains as it is in the second call also. Yes. Then, n, is it greater than or equal to 5? Is it greater than or equal to 5? No. Then these 3 steps. So first step is what? N assign n plus I. N plus I. What is n? 2. What is I? 2. So how much is n now? N is 4. The next step is I plus plus. So I plus plus, I'll make this as 3. Then next, call again itself for fun of n. What is n right now? 4. 4. Now let us do this step quickly. This is over already, right? I is right now 3. N, is it greater than or equal to 5? No, it is not greater than or equal to 5. Then n assign n plus I. N is how much right now? 4. So 4 plus I is how much? 3. So this is how much? 7. Then I plus plus. So I plus plus makes this as 4. Then call function f of n. What is n? 7. Now it comes here with 7. 7 greater than or equal to 5. Yes, it is greater. So do what? Return n. What is n? 7. Return n. So 7 is returned here. Then in this statement, if you see, this was the statement, right? So what is written here? Return. So whatever the result is obtained, that is returned. So 7 is returned from here also. So it is 7 here. Then again, this is the same statement. Same statement. From here only we have called. So return from here also. So this is return. So this is 7. So finally, the answer for this one is 7. So the result of this function is 7. So if you have not maintained a single copy of I, then you might have got wrong results, right? So this is the result, that is value 7. So answer for this is 7. Let us look at second question. So here is a program, that is second question of quiz. It is a little lengthy. Let us trace this program. See, here is a main function and also a function foo. So main function is calling foo. So let us look at the data members or the variables of main function. So what are the variables of main function? A, which is having value 2048. Then sum which is having value 0. And these belongs to main. I'll write them here. This belongs to main. Now main function call foo by passing a and sum. A and sum. So a goes into n and sum goes into that sum. First and the foremost thing, is it called by value, called by reference, or called by address? What it is? This is called by value. Here stars are not written, so this is not called by address. Ampersands are not there, so this is not called by reference. This is called by value. So let us trace this function foo now. So here foo is called. So first value a is 2048 and sum is 0. So two variables, n will have 2048 and sum will be 0. Then if n is equal to 0, return, it's going to stop. Return means stop, and this is void type. It's not going to return any value. Return means just stop. Then how many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps are there. So let us perform these steps. First step, k assign n mod 10. So what will be the value of k? Mod 10, how much it is? If you divide this number by 10, then the remainder will be 8. So mod is 8. The next step, j assign n divided by 10. So j assign n divided by 10. So n is 2048. So when you divide it by 10, 8 will be gone. It will be 204. So j will be 204. Sum assign sum plus k. So what is the value of sum? 0. Sum plus k. So 0 plus k. So sum will be 0 plus k is how much? 8. So sum will be 8. The next step, call itself for j and sum. Call itself for j, that is 204, and sum is how much? 8. Then one more step, print k. So this step will not be performed now because it has called itself. So this will be performed at returning time. So we will do it at returning time. So I'll just leave a line here. Here we have to print k. So whatever the value of k, that it will be printed. Not now, at returning time. So let us continue with this call now. This call. In this call also same steps, right? Same steps. So k assign mod 10, j assign divide by 10, and in sum k is added. So k assign mod 10, so 4. J assign divided by 10, so 20. Sum assign sum plus k. 8 is a sum plus 4, so this is 12. Then call itself for next values, that is j and sum. So 20 and 12. And also print. That printing will be done afterwards. So all the steps I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one will be done at returning time. Now continue. This one, this call. It will make this call. Again these steps. So k assign mod. So 20 mod 10 is how much? 0. And 20 divided by 10 is how much? 2. So it gets 2 times divided. Then sum assign sum plus k. Sum is 12. 12 plus 0 is 12 only. Then call itself for j and sum. So 2 comma 12. And also it has to print. I'll just remove this. It has to print. Print will not be done now. It will be done afterwards. Now one more call. So this one. Again those steps. K assign n mod 10. 2 mod 10 is how much? 2 only. J assign n divided by 10. 2 divided by 10. So j value will be how much? 0. Then sum assign sum plus k. So sum is right now 12. So in that 2 is added. So this becomes 14. Then one more call with the foo. So I have to remove this also, right, to just make a space. You know very well about this. Then foo, one more call. What is that? J and sum, 0 and 14. And also it has to print. This will be done afterwards. Now this call, when it comes here, n is equals to 0, return. This has stop. It will not call further. This will stop. This call will not go further. So it will come back to this call. So what it has to do remaining? Print k. So what is k? 2. So 2 is printed. Then this finishes. This is the end, right? This is the end. Then go back to the previous call and perform this step. So what is that step? Print k. How much it is? 0. So this is 0. Then this finishes. Go back to the previous call in this one. So this is remaining. Print k. What is k? 4. So print 4. Then go back to the previous call. This is remaining. So print k. What is k? 8. 8. 2048. And this function ends. Function ends. So this tracing is over. It returns back to the main function. This is the main function. From here it was called foo. From here it was called. Now, next step, print sum. Which sum? Main function sum. How much it is? 0. This is not change. No, it became 14. This was belonging to foo function. It doesn't belong to main function. Main function sum is 0 only. It is called by value. It is not modified. So print sum is 0. Yes, this is the answer. 2048 and 0 is printed. If you got this answer, then it is perfect. If you got the answer that is 2048 and 14, means you have mistaken. You thought that this sum is modified. We are adding this one. No, that is belonging to foo function. It's nowhere related to this. So this is not modified. So that's all. This is the tracing. This is little bit lengthy, right? Because so many operations are there in the function, and the result is 2048 and 0. Now let us look at third question. Let us look at the third example, third question from quiz 1. This is the program given there. This is the example. So let us study this one. See, this is the main function. I have not given in the question, but for explanation I have written it here. In description, it's everything is there. So it says that if p is having value 5 and it is passed one value by a reference and other value by value. So yes, p is there. This belongs to main function. So let us draw it. Okay, p is having value 5. Then function f is called by passing p 2 times. But the first time is by reference. You remember this reference, right? C++ reference. Then this is by value. One is by reference, other one is by value. So those two are passed. So it is nothing but p only passed. Now these are the statements. So let us trace this one. So I will write on that function f. Okay. First one is x and the second one is called by value. See, in the tracing of function, if it is by value, I have directly written the value. So what is the value of a p? 5. So that c will have the value 5. So let us write 5 here. Okay, I don't have to write c. But that x is a reference. Don't write 5 there. If it is reference, don't write it. So that x is nothing but referring to this p only. This is p only. That p actually belongs to main function. This is the important thing in this function. If you have understood this, then you can trace it perfectly. Now let us trace it. First step, c assign c minus 1. So what c becomes? C was a 5, right? Minus 1 means c becomes 4. If a c is equals to 0, no, otherwise it should return 1. It's not 0. Then x assign x plus 1. So x assign x plus 1 means x will increment. So what is x? This one. So this should increment and it should become 6. I made it 6. Then call function fun by f of x comma c. Call again itself by passing f of x comma c. C is what? 4. Then why I'm writing x? Because that x is nothing but reference to this p. It's a reference to this p. Every time when I say x, I will come here. Okay. Then into x is there. So I will keep it as it is. I will not take the value and multiply because it will not be multiplied right now. When the multiplication will be done, at returning time it will be done. So because this is done after getting the value, then you can multiply. Otherwise, if you want to multiply now, right now x is how much? 6. 6 into what? What you will multiply? So first of all, this value should be there, then it can be multiplied. So don't write 6, let it be x only. That time only we will see. When it has to multiply, that time it will go to p and get the value. Okay, so leave it as it is. Now this call we have to continue further. So this was the first call I have explained in detail. Now remaining calls, just I'll repeat them. X comma 4, c assign c minus 1. So c becomes how much? 3. Then c, is it 0? No. So x assign x plus 1. So x assign x plus 1 will make it as 7 because this x is nothing but this one. Then call itself again by passing x comma c value is 3 and into x. One more call. Then in this call, again c assign c minus 1. So c becomes how much? It is 3, so it becomes 2. Then next is x assign x plus 1. So this becomes 8. Then again it will call itself x comma c is 2 into x. We will see it afterwards. Then again call. So x comma 2 assign 2 minus 1. So c becomes how much? 1. C, is it equal to 0? No, not 0. Then enter inside x assign x plus 1. So x becomes how much? X assign x plus 1. So this x is nothing but p only, right? You remember? 9. Then again call itself by passing f, and that is x comma c is how much? 1. Then into x. I'm keeping it x only every time, right? I'm not taking the value. Then this one, x comma 1. X comma 1. C assign c minus 1. So c becomes how much? 0. Is the c equal to 0? Yes, c became 0. Return 1. So this function returns 1. So now from here it will return back. So this returns means the same function value becomes 1. 1 into x. What is x now? 9. 9. This is 9. This 9 is returned, so this is the result. This is 9 into x. Now you go to x. What is x? 9 only. So this is into 9. So this is 9 square. So this is returned to this one. So this is 9 square into x. What is 9? X, right? 9 only. So this is 9 cube. And this is returned. So this is 9 cube into x. What is x? 9 only. So this is 9 power 4. And this is returned. So this is 9 power 4. Yes, this is the answer. So the answer written by, so 9 power 4 is 6561. So yes, this is the answer for this question. Now, if you got wrong answer means you have not done it properly. You have not referred to this one every time. And one more reason of getting wrong answer is you are writing the values here. First time it was 6, then you wrote 7, then 8, then 9. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So you are multiplying these values. So it's wrong. And one more mistake that you may be doing it, you are increasing up to 10. Here also you are doing it up to 10. So commonly this type of mistakes are possible if you are not solving it properly. So this is the answer for this quiz question. Next, we will go to the next question. Now next quiz question is this one. A function is given and we have to find out what is the result of this function if it is called for 5, value 5, by sending value 5. So we have to trace this one. Let us do it. First time I am sending 5. So fun of 5. Fun of 5. Then these are local variables. Yes, these are not static. So in every call x will become 1. Remember this. K is also newly created in every call. Okay, we will use them. N is equal to 1, return x. No, it is not 1. Then for k assign 1 to less than n. 1 to less than n means 1, 2, 3, 4. So for k assign 1, 2, 3, 4, these statements are repeated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so many times they are repeated. So let us do it. This is x assign x plus what? First one. First one is what? Fun of. K value is what? K value is 1. So this is fun of 1 comma n minus 1. So what is n? 5. Fun of 1 into fun of 4. Then plus, because this is going to be added into x every time. So again one more time. So that time k is how much? 2. Right now k is 2. So this is fun of 2 into fun of 5 minus 2. That is 3. Then plus, this is in for loop. Repeat one more time. One more time. So this is, I'll continue here. There is no space. So fun of k will be what? 3. So this is 3 into fun of 5 minus 3 is 2. Then plus one more time. Now this time k will be 4. So fun of 4 into fun of n minus 1, that is n minus k, that is 5 minus 4, it is 1. So many calls for just fun of 5. So many calls are there. This is complex. You cannot solve it easily by using pen and paper. So in this you should finish this one, then this one. So don't know how much expansion this will take, and this one and this one. All these you should know, then multiply and get the result. So this is not easy. It's not easy. Then how to solve it? So for solving this one, we'll take another approach. Let us see this one. So here I will take the values of fun of n, and for the values of n, so I'll make it as a table. Let us do it. Then I'll tell you why I'm taking table. So first, see what is the minimum value? N is equals to 1. If n is equals to 1, if I call this function by passing 1, not 5, if I call it by passing 1, then what happens? Let us get that value. Okay, so first we will find smaller value. Then slowly we'll increase and get the value for 5. Yes, that is the idea. So when n is 1, what is the result? Return x. What is x? 1. So it is 1. Answer is 1. So now we know fun of 1 is 1. Fun of 1 is 1, right? The next, fun of 2. We need this also, right? So I'm not making a tree. I'm making a table. So let us find fun of 2. So fun of 2 means what? So 2 means it is not 1. It will enter here. So how many times this loop will repeat? K as 1, right? K as 1 up to less than 2. So it will repeat only for one time. So let us do it. So for fun of 2, it will be x plus, right? Fun of k is what? 1. K is 1 into fun of 2 minus 1. K is 1, right? Only one time it will repeat. Just observe that, right? There is nothing to explain. You have to read and understand it. So this for loop will repeat for only one time. That statement I wrote here. So what are the values? It's only this much, that's all, only one time. So how much it is? This is x is how much? 1. Fun of 1. Here we already know fun of 1 is 1. Okay, take it as 1 into fun of 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. This is 1. Oh, this is again fun of 1. Already we know it. How much it is? 1. So this is 1 plus 1 into 1. So 1 plus 1 into 1 is how much? 1 plus 1, that is 2. Yes, fun of 2 is 2. So we got the result. So we have fun of 1 also, fun of 2 also. Let us find fun of 3. Let us find fun of 3. 3. So fun of 3. When it is a 3, x plus, it is not 1. So it will enter inside. So this k takes values from 1 to 3. So how many times it will repeat? 1 and k less than 3 means 1 and 2. 2 times it will repeat. So k will take 2 values. One time 1, second time 2. Let us put it here. So x plus fun of k is 1 and fun of n minus k. So what is n? 3, right? 3. So 3 minus 1. Plus, one more time it will repeat. So plus, it will be accumulated in this one only, added in this one only. So this time, fun of k is how much? 2. Take it as 2. So this is 3 minus 2. So fun of 2 into fun of 3 minus 2. Okay, I'll remove this. So now let us solve it. This is 1. Okay, 1 plus fun of 1. We already know it is 1 into what is this? Fun of 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Fun of 2. What is the value of fun of 2? We know it. See, this is the benefit. We already know smaller value. So this is 1 into 2 plus fun of 2. It is 2. Just now we wrote it. 2 into fun of 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is how much? 1. Fun of 1 is what? 1. Then total how much this is? 1 plus 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 1 is 2. So this is 5. So we got the answer as 5. So this is 5. Now next is fun of 4 and then fun of 5. That's how you can get it. Now for fun of 4, I will not write all these things. Directly I will write on the answer. Okay. Then also for fun of 5. So I'll remove this and I will use this place. Fun of 4. 4 means k takes values from 1 to less than 4. So k is going to take the values 1, 2 and 3. So let us start. X is 1. First time fun of 1 into 4 minus 1. So f of 1 into 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Plus f of k is a 2 now. So into 4 minus 2 is a 2. Plus f of 3. K is 3 right now. So 3 means f of 4 minus 3 is 1. So how much this is? So let us add this. This is 1. Fun of 1 is how much? 1 into fun of 3 is how much? What? 5. Plus fun of 2 is a 2. So this is 2 into 2. Plus fun of 3 is a 5 into fun of 1 is 1. So how much this is? 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 4, 14 plus 1, 15. So this is 15. Then fun of 5. Fun of 5 is how much? 1 plus. Now k will take the values 1, 2, 3 and 4. So f of 1 is 1. F of 4 is, see it is like this, 1 is multiplied with 4. So f of 4 is 15 plus 2 with 3. So 2 with 3 means 2 into 5. 2 into 5. Then plus, then 3 into 2. So 5 into 2. 5 into 2. If you have observed this, then you can directly write this. Then 4 into 1. So 15 into 1. 15 into 1. How much this is? 1 plus 15 plus 5 to 10 and 5 to 10 and this is 15. 15, 15, 30, 40, 50, 51. So the answer is 51. So this is 51. That's it. This is the answer. So the main idea here is that we cannot find the result by expanding it. We cannot do that. Then we have to start finding the smaller values, then we can get this one. So that's all in this question. Now one more question is there. So let us look at the next question in quiz 1. Now let us look at next question in quiz 1. See, this is the program given, this is a function and it is called for value 3. If you read this, the variables are n and d. Only 2 variables are there. But d is static. So you remember, when you have any static variable, you should take it separately. So let us put it as 1. Now what is there inside? Just printfs are there. So okay, it's easy. Let us do it. So let us make a first call. C of 3. Instead of count, I am saying just C. Okay. So C of 3, count of 3. Static, D is 1. Yes, this is over. This is initial, right? We don't have to repeat it every time. Print N. So what is N? 3. So print 3. Okay. Here I will write on the output what we get. So first time 3 is printed. Then print D. What is a D? It is printed now, right? So D value, what is that? 1. So 1 is printed. So 1 is printed. Then D plus plus. D plus plus. D becomes 2. If n is greater than 1, then count n minus 1. So yes, it is greater than 1. It is 3. So count is called again for n minus 1. So it is for 2. The next print. But first of all, call is there. Finish that call and then print. Okay, printing will be done, but not now. Afterwards. Then call for 2. Continue from here. Again calls itself. So again printing is there. So first print n. N is how much? 2. So 2. Next print D. D is how much? 2. So 2. Then D plus plus. D plus plus. D becomes 3. N is greater than 1? Yes. Call itself for n minus 1. So C is called for n minus 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Then after that printing is there, but not now. It will be done afterwards. See, here also we left it. We have to do it afterwards. This time C is 1. Come again. Right? Print N. N is what? 1. Print 1. Then print D. D is how much? 3. So print 3. Then D plus plus. So this is Okay, 1 is printed and 3 is printed. Then d plus plus. So d plus plus d becomes how much? 4. Then n is greater than 1? No, it's not greater than 1. So it doesn't call. So calling is not done. But after that, printing is there. So printing is done. So what is the d? 4. So now this is the end point, right? It's going to print now. So it is 4. 4 is printed. There is no call further. Go back. So it goes back to the previous call. So for this call, this is completed. Next is the remaining print. This is print. Print what? D. What is D? 4. So 4 is printed now. Then this call finishes. It goes back in this line, right? This one for this call. It is in this call now. This is over. Next is remaining. What is that? Print. Print what? D. D is how much? 4. So 4 is printed. So this is 4. So the answer is 312213444 is the answer. So that's all. This is the tracing and explanation of all quiz questions, right? So you can write this program and test them also. You get the same result. So that's all with quiz 1 problems.